Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Tuesday, November 7 spoilers for Days of Our Lives show that Stephen Demura was threatened by Harris Michaels to be arrested along with Gabi Demura if Stephen didn't move out of his way. Given that Rafe Hernandez was Gabi's brother and the commissioner of police, Stephen worried what he would think of this. Harris insisted on handcuffing Gabi and taking her to the police station, saying they will find out shortly. When the suspect showed up, Jada Hunter of the Salem Police Department updated Rafe on Lei Shin's case and stated they would know more. Gabi was dragged in by Harris, so it's clear that Rafe was unhappy with her situation. Rafe wanted to conduct the interview and thanked Jada for her support, even though Jada offered to conduct it in the interrogation room. Rafe let Gabi know that she was in big trouble when he had her all by himself. Without releasing any information, Rafe needed Gabi to give him the whole story, sister to brother. Gabi recounted how Lei had enticed her to his flat, where she had discovered him lying on the floor and had taken out a knife in the hopes of saving his life. Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson heard Gabi say that something needed to be done about the bloody weapon and then saw her standing over the dead. Before Lee passed away in the hospital, he also named Gabi as his assailant, which is why Rafe said the evidence didn't seem promising at all. Rafe acknowledged that he believed Gabi when she vowed on Ariana Horton's life that she didn't do this and asked for assistance. After Rafe questioned Gabi about why Lei would deceive her, Gabi grudgingly gave an explanation for his anger. Rafe was enraged at the extortion scheme and the involvement of Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, who was wanted. Rafe, though, attempted to piece together a tale about Lei's intense need for vengeance, leading him to have someone stab him in the back and accuse Gabi of being responsible. Sadly, Rafe believed that convincing someone in the absence of evidence would be challenging. Rafe promised to do all in his power after Gabi pressed him to gather proof to clear her name. Having said that, Rafe wanted Gabi to be ready for the chance that she would be returning to prison. Wendy sobbed in the ICU at losing Lei and cried bitterly about wanting to get even with Gabi. Tripp tried to comfort Wendy, even though she was going to take matters into her own hands, and advised her to let the cops handle justice. Melinda Trask answered a call from Sloan Peterson Brady in the town square on Tuesday's episode of Days and wished her a happy wedding. Melinda said that this would facilitate the adoption, hung up the phone, and went to talk to Paulina Price in the vicinity. Melinda made an effort to be polite, but Paulina told her that trying to win her over wouldn't work, and that she didn't intend to return Trask's former position. As Nicole Walker Brady and E.J. Demura prepared to spend their wedding night in bed together at the Demura home on Tuesday's DOLA program, Paulina stopped them. Paulina said she would return later, but Nicole insisted that since Salem's new mayor had traveled so far, E.J. ought to give her some thought. Paulina offered E.J. the post of deputy mayor, but he declined. Paulina tried again to convince E.J. to join her, but he struck up another arrangement with her off-screen. Melinda was watching Tuesday's episode of Days back in the town square when Wendy and Tripp approached. That's when she noticed the terrible Lei article on her phone. Angry Wendy questioned Melinda's apology after she expressed regret for what had happened, given how the former DA had mistreated her brother. Melinda did, however, reassure Wendy that she regretted her relationship with Lei and alluded to the true spark that she had thought would develop into something more. Melinda sobbed over Lei's passing as soon as she was by herself, just as Paulina reappeared. Paulina advised Melinda to just move on because her previous job had been occupied. E.J. joined Gabi and Stephen in the questioning room back at the Salem Police Department. Stephen commented that E.J. had to be kidding when he disclosed that he was the new district attorney for Salem. Not to be taken too lightly, E.J. corroborated the information and expressed his excitement in getting Gabi convicted for the first time. Stephen and Gabi appeared anxious about E.J. trying to lock her up. In Tuesday's episode of Days, Tripp gave Wendy consolation after the cops had finished looking through their flat. At the point where Lee faced an uncertain future, Wendy broke down in tears once more, but Trip was there to comfort her. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Lee's true story will eventually come to light, so keep checking back. According to teasers on Wednesday, November 8, Days of Our Lives will commemorate a significant anniversary. There will be some enjoyable moments to mark the 58th year that DOOL has been broadcasting. On Wednesday's episode of Days, John Black and Marlena Evans will also be celebrating their own anniversary, which means that two guests will be staying at their townhouse. Brady and Brady Black will be giving a family tree gift to Marlena and John at their small get-together, and the happy couple will be touched by the gesture. It appears that John would spend some time sulking over Marlena later on after receiving some golf equipment from her. As they indulge in their favorite dessert and eventually carry this celebration into the bedroom, love will be in the air. Since it would have been their 13th anniversary if Victor Kiriakis were still alive and they were officially married, Maggie Kiriakis will be thinking back on their memories of him in the interim. Maggie might receive sympathy from Konstantin Milionis, but Steve Johnson will sense unfavorable feelings from Victor's purported friend. Days teasers suggest that Steve will be uncomfortable with Konstantin, so he may look into the matter further to protect Maggie. Steve should research Konstantin's background and background history, as Maggie is becoming more and more intimate with him every day. Steve may have to uncover some long-buried secrets in addition to the more recent ones that Konstantin is sharing with Theresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien. Speaking of Theresa, on Wednesday's DOOL episode, she will receive a fantastic job offer. According to teasers for Days, Alex Kiriakis, who recently took over as Titan's boss, has ambitious ambitions to revive Bella magazine. Naturally, Alex needs someone to take care of business at Bella, because he is quite busy as CEO. Theresa will be shocked to learn that Alex wants to give her responsibility for something that is very important to him. Theresa will undoubtedly take the offer, but her remorse about the fake letter and the lie about Victor's will never go away. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, Theresa will eventually wake up and attempt to get her act together, but not before having a nightmare of being exposed and facing Alex's fury. Compared to Barris's prior role on Days of Our Lives, this character is very different. While Nick was a great character, I'm glad they've essentially started over, he muses. Nick had several incarnations, but some features, such as his difficulties with homophobia and other behaviors, were hard to find redemption for. I was disorganized, and it was starting to become a complicated role. Numerous authors attempted to criticize him. I'm truly happy to welcome Everett as a new character. The notion of coming back to Days of Our Lives started to take shape following Barris' 2021 appearance in the Peacock special, A Very Salem Citristanes. It felt like something was brewing, he remembers. Then co-executive producer Albert Allaire said something along the "Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update."